This video covers using Offshore Navigation VBA to reduce a sun sight. This particular example I'm going to use is from an exercise book, so it does not reflect some current time. I have already set up the position data from the log with the DR position at approximately the same time a sun sight was taken. This was on February 17th, 1975 at 0500 in the morning, when the ship's DR position was 45 degrees 50 minutes south, 174.45 minutes east longitude. So to do a sun sight, I click on the sun sight tab, which brings up the subpage that does the sun sight calculation. In order to activate it to produce a reduction, I have to enter the sight information. First, I select the limb of the sun that was observed, the lower. The date's the same date as the DR position, but the time was actually at 04:52 in the morning, 04:52 and 18 seconds. Now I enter that. Now we have a corrected time here. If I had a timepiece error, I would enter that value in seconds or minutes in this box where the cursor is located, the cursor is located right now. I don't, so I'm going to use 04:52 and 18 seconds as the time. The next thing to do is enter in the sextant altitude, which is 26 degrees 20 minutes and 4/10 of a minute. Next, to go down to the index error, and here you enter the height of eye. In this case, this is the index error. The index error is off the arc, so it's entered as a minus 0.025, which is 2.5 minutes off the arc on the sextant. Next, the height of eye, which is 8 feet. Now, you may have noticed during all of this time the calculations are taking place over here in the sun sight reduction section. Having entered the height of eye, that's the last parameter that needs to be added. The program calculates the additional correction for refraction, parallax in altitude, and the sun semi-diameter, producing an observed altitude of 26 degrees 29.5 minutes. Now, using the position data from the DR and the time of the sight, the program has also calculated what should be the altitude of 26 degrees 32.9 minutes. This produces an intercept of 3.4 nautical miles away, a negative value, at a zenith angle of 280 degrees true. So this value could be then, this intercept and zenith angle could then be used to plot. The program also calculates an estimated position. It's basically using the intercept and the azimuth angle to displace the ship's position by that direction and that amount. So now the new estimated position is 45 degrees 50.6 minutes south, I should say, and 174 degrees 40.1 minutes east longitude. The sun sight's now done, and we can use the information for plotting, but also I can click the Save Sight button, and that saves it to the workbook with all other sun sights. One other thing I can do, if I'm using the ship's log, I can send this estimated position to the log by clicking this button. Now the log comes up over here, log entry comes up here again for our date and time of the sight and the new estimated position. This will be an estimated position log entry type, which are primarily just documentation, but if the navigator felt confident about it, could change it to a fix or leave it as an estimated position and save it to the log. And that's a quick overview of doing a sunsight reduction with the Offshore Navigation VBA program.